Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before I do any vlogs or anything like that for my trip, I thought I would do a what I brought at Disney. So I will start off with the boring stuff and then work my way to the more exciting stuff. So of course, when you go to Disney, you've got to get maps. I know my way around it, but it's always nice to get a little souvenir to see what's changed over the years. So of course, at Disneyland Paris, they do a big map which covers both parks, like this. And then of course on my back it's just got all the smart tips and tricks. And then because it was the Frozen celebration, I also picked up the programme. So that's for the Walt Studios park, and then that one is for the Disneyland park. So I always get these each year as it's a nice little reminder of what it was like the year that we went. So of course when you stay at a Disney hotel, you get the cute little toiletries. I stayed at the Hotel Cheyenne, which is the Toy Story themed one. So we've got some shampoo, some conditioner, and then of course the soap, which in these times is very handy. So I've always got some soap. These are actually the ones that are going to be in my giveaway, so make sure you check out my Instagram page for that one. So I also bought my friends some gifts while I was there. Not many people asked for any this year, which is quite surprising. But my friend did ask for a new lanyard, so I got her one of those. It is Bambi and Thumper. So this costs about €10 in total. And then bless him, and my nephew went last November and he got the Fox from Fox and the Hound. But he wanted this, which is its matching pair. So this came to, again, €10. There's loads of these, so they basically got every single animal, but this is the one that he wanted. So he got this character. On the memorabilia side, last time I went, you just had the paper tickets. So they've now actually upgraded them to the Magic Passes, which have your names and the date of checkouts on the back. So these are for the hotel rooms, for your dining, and for the park entrance. So it's basically like a cheaper version of the Magic Band. So we've kept these. And then if you saw on my stories, we ended up buying the photo pass. I don't like it as much as the Florida one, because for the Florida one there are so many photographers. There aren't as many in Disneyland Paris. Not even all the characters have photographers, but we did buy it. So this was, I think, €80, something like that. We did get about 30 photos in total, but only about 5 different experiences were on that, and just like numerous photos of that experience. So we got those, but I wouldn't actually recommend these. But because we went when it was the coronavirus, the cast members ended up saying they couldn't take your phone to take photos. So this was kind of the only way that we'd get photos with Mickey Mouse and things like that. So we got this. And then last up, they don't do pressed pennies in Paris, but they do these medallions. So this is the 2020 medallion. Sorry, it's so bright you can't really see it. So we got this as a memory for Orlando. So that is going to go in his memory box, so he knows exactly what year he went. So I am very old school when it comes to things. I love photo albums. So every year we have gone to Disney, I've bought a photo album from that year and filled it with the photos. So I haven't yet done the captions. If you had seen on my Instagram story, I've still got to do that. But this is the photo album I brought. It was about, let me see if I can focus. There you go. It was €17, I think. So there's about 3 different ones to choose from, but I just thought this was the cutest. So inside you can do the who's it for, and then I've literally absolutely filled it with photos. But yeah, I always think that's a nice touch. So every year we've got one. So I think I have about 10 now. So they do take up a lot of space, but I just love looking back and know exactly what year and what you did in that year. So that is again for Orlando, and I'm going to stick some things in the back of, like, I think I might actually put our tickets in there and his medallion and the park maps as well, because I've got a couple of pages spare that I left for that. So I might do that in the back of that, but that is that one. On a different note, we have lived in this house since 2018. So I'm trying to backlog the years that just me and Dan, or me, Dan and Orlando, have been to Disney. So last trip, which was in 2018, I brought us a 2018 Christmas bauble. So this one I bought for this year. So it's 2020. And then when we go back to Florida, because they can do the writing on them and personalise them. I'm basically going to buy loads of baubles and just fake that I bought them in that year, because I'm going to cheat. So this was $12.99, and of course this is ready for this year only, which I thought was quite cute. It is one of two, the only ones that so far I dated for 2020, but that's fine because we actually brought that on the trip. So last up on the terms of memorabilia stuff, I don't do pin collecting. Never have. I just think they're too heavy to wear. They're a bit of a pain. But I thought, as Orlando is a boy, that might be something he might enjoy a bit more when we're at the parks. Because of course I love my ears. I love the characters and the signatures. Of course he loves that too. But I just thought it was something that he could enjoy. So I officially brought his first pin. It is this 2020 pin. It does actually spin round. This was 12, 13 euros, around that kind of ballpark. So I just bought him one. I didn't buy him a lanyard or a pin trading bag because I thought when we go to Florida, that is something that he could use, and we can just put this one on so he's always got one to remember our trip together. Again, if you were following along on my Insta stories whilst we're there, my bag broke. It happens every year at Disneyland Paris. I think it's because I go for bags that look cute but aren't really practical. So literally within the first day of us being in the park, our nappy bag or our general bag just broke. So if you see in my highlights, I was like bigging up this cute Mickey Mouse nappy bag. Ignore it. It was terrible. It literally snapped here and then snapped at the back and then snapped at the bottom. So it ended up being a handheld, which is not practical when you've got a baby. So instead, we brought this bag. So I think this was about 35 euros. I can't exactly remember. There were loads out there, but I let Dan pick this time because half the time he's wearing it. So it's got the pocket at the front, and then on the inside it's just got the one big pocket, and that is basically it. But yeah, so now I've got another Disney bag, and the other one went straight in the big bin in Main Street. So another slightly boring purchase was this umbrella. It absolutely tipped it down when we got there. Of course, Sam wasn't prepared. I wasn't really prepared. I had a jacket, but it wasn't exactly waterproof. It was just kind of like water resistant, so we got kind of wet. So I brought this umbrella. I'm not going to open it properly. But what I like about this, I didn't realise at the time when I brought it, and I was like, 30 euros for an umbrella. What a rip-off. But this is the colour changing one. So you can see I got it wet there a little bit for you guys. So when it gets wet, it has all these colours on, a bit like the packaging, which I kind of liked. It made it a bit more worth 30 euros that we spent for it. But yeah, so we ended up getting an umbrella. I'm not going to lie, every time we go to a park, we end up buying an umbrella, even in Florida. So this is about the 8th Disney umbrella we've got. But hopefully one year we'll actually remember to take one with us. Doubt it, but we can try. So this was my treat to myself. I always said I was going to get a Spirit jersey when I'm out there because I've got lots from Florida, but I don't have any from Paris because last time I went, they hadn't started doing the Disneyland Paris ones. So I ended up going for the, sorry, it's massive. I love my Spirit jerseys, massive. So it is the Ariel Grotto Coral ones. So it's got the glittery Disney D on the front. And then on the back, it has the Disneyland Paris. As you can see, it's huge. Like, it takes up all my body. This was 60 euros. I do like it, but just be warned, when you wash them, the glitter does come off a little bit. So try not to excessively wash it. But yeah, so that was 60 euros. So that was my treat to myself. And then last up, my ears. So I brought 2 of these, one of which is in my giveaway, so make sure you check that out. Closes on the 31st of March. So again, these are the new Ariel Grotto Coral ears. So this actually matches my Spirit jersey, so I've got some really cute photos of me in this outfit. So all the ears were $22.99 or 23 euros. So I got these ones, and then I got the Arendelle Aqua ones because it goes quite well with the photo that is my profile picture on Instagram. So goes very cutely with my blue eyes. So I got these ones, and then I got the millennial pink ears as well, as I've been eyeing these up for ages, but I can never find them on my last trip. So got these ones. And then finally, got some purple ones. Purple's not normally my colour, to be honest, but I thought it was make a quite nice change. It was either between these ones or there was like a hot pink. Didn't really like the hot pink, so I went for these ones. So yeah, all of those were 22. That is all that I got at Disney. It doesn't look like a lot. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I lied. We did buy more. We bought a couple of things for Orlando. However, we didn't go all out this year because the fact that he can't pick what he wants, we didn't want to buy him so much stuff for it not to be wanted later on, if that makes sense. So if you saw in my stories, the first Disney character that he actually ever met was Pluto, and it was the cutest thing ever. He absolutely loved meeting the characters and he loved Pluto. So we got him Pluto. So this is the large plush, I believe. This 24, 25 euros. I was going to buy this for him before we met the characters, but there was something about the neck and how wobbly the head was that I didn't enjoy. But I did offer him this one and a slightly smaller one. And of course, my child went for the big Pluto. But he absolutely loves this. And he had this around the whole park the entire time. So this is what I brought him. And then, sorry, it's out of the packaging. This is what Dan brought him. So these are meant to be bath toys, but he actually prefers just playing with them, so that's fine. These were 22 euros, 21.99. So it comes in this like, travel bag, and it has all the characters in. So it's got Chip and Dale. It's got Pluto. It's got a Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Pete, and Donald Duck. So I do love this set. He absolutely loves playing with these. And they're quite easy toys to take out with us. And they're easy to wipe and easy to clean. So if we take them away with us and they get dropped on the floor, it's easy to tidy them back up rather than plushes that kind of get covered in stuff. So yeah, we got him these. I don't actually think they sell these on Shop Disney. Shop Disney, I think, sell a smaller set for about £16. But they don't include the Pete. And I joked to Dan before we went that if we find a Pete toy, I win the bet. Looks like I won the bet. But yeah, so that is all we brought. We didn't spend excessive amounts of money because we are planning to go to Florida in 2021 if all this coronavirus stuff kind of stays away and doesn't close down airlines and that type of thing, because we normally go with Virgin and they're realistically the only people we will ever fly with. So yeah, that's all we brought at Disney. It doesn't look like a lot, but we did probably spend about 400 euros in total because I spent about 100 on ears, and then the Spirit jersey was £60. We will probably buy a lot more in Florida because I just prefer the merchandise there. There are more parks, there are more shops, there are also the outlets that you get in the shopping malls. So we will spend a lot more when we're in Florida, and Orlando will be older, so he will be able to choose what he likes, and he'll probably have more personality towards a certain type of toys. So like if he likes cars, we'll get car stuff or Toy Story and so on. And of course, I'll have to buy some more Spirit jerseys and ears. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is quite a short one. Hopefully, I can get a chance to edit up the vlogs soon and put them up. I do want to stagger them out a bit because I know it's going to be a while until my next trip. And content-wise, I don't have a lot for this YouTube page in the middle of that, just having Orlando and being so busy. So please like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts on this. If there are any videos you want me to do, whether it's Disney or non-Disney, please let me know. But yeah, see you real soon.